Hello, I am koreina.kat, and this is Final Fantasy XIV Main Scenario Quest playthrough. Yes. I am finally in Shadowbringers. So yeah, there's that. Alright. Crystal Exarch Sark pulling me here in the middle of a fight and shit. Dick move, bro.
You've done as I requested and learned something of the world in which you find yourself. Now it's time I've fulfilled my half of the bargain and explained what has befallen your comrades. That is a conversation I would rather have in the privacy of my quarters, however. I must go on ahead to the tower and organize a few things, but I shall see that the guard knows to admit you.
What? Just like that? Then Gratia is dead?
I'm not familiar with that name. Is there something I should know?
He was inside the tower.
An
I guess that's it.
Tale. But I'm afraid I found no such individual residing in the tower when it passed into my care. Mayhap we can revisit that mystery another time. For now, I think it best that we focus on the present. Liar!
You liar! What happened to him? Give me my friend! Z. Plural. I'm missing a couple. Hi. Yep, I'm going inside. Don't talk to you. Goodbye. Thank you. Oh. Wait a second. Isn't this the floor I saw when he first called out to me?
Welcome to the Ocular, my private study. We can speak here without fear of being overheard. I have much to explain, but the truths which I must touch upon in doing so would cause only distress and confusion to the people of this world. Pray keep that in mind. Now, I am sure you are desperate to know the fate of your fellow scions. To put it simply, they are here in the first. Their arrival, however, was not as recent as you may imagine. Here, time flows at a different pace from that of the source. In the space of a single hour in your home world, an entire year might pass in the first, and the reverse could also be true. The pace fluctuates without rhyme or reason, and it cannot be predicted. That said, we seem to be entering a period of near equivalence. And thus, for the moment, you need not overly concern yourself with the passage of time. As for your companions, however, Yustola and Urianger have dwelled here for 3 winters, all told, while Thancred's count stands at 5. Even our more recent arrivals, Alphinaud and Alisaie, have lived in the first for almost a year. My intention had been to summon only you, but the art of reaching across worlds has proven exceedingly difficult to master. Thus it was that my fumbling hand closed upon those to whom your fate is most closely bound as well.
I'm gonna need a snippet of that sketch to just throw up here for this particular dialogue. Especially since he himself puts it, my fumbling hand closed upon those to whom your fate is most closely bound as well. Oh, God.
As they were not the object of my summons, their transference was incomplete. Though they may appear to possess corporeal bodies, they are, in truth, merely spirits that one can see and touch.
Oh. And they're naked.
Consequently, while you yourself will be able to pass between worlds with relative freedom, they will not. Much as it grieves me, they are stranded here, unable to return.
And find a way to send them back.
We spent every waking hour searching for a way to reverse the summoning. In the beginning, at least. As you may have surmised, however, our efforts met with little success. And then we all but abandoned the endeavor once Urianger shared with us the vision he had witnessed during his journey through the rift. In that chaotic no-man's land between realms, time and space warp and blend in unexpected ways. What Urianger saw was the future. That which would one day come to pass. In his vision of tomorrow, the first was rejoined with the source. This collision of worlds brought about the 8th umbral calamity and the deaths of countless multitudes. Amongst those who perished, Urianger clearly saw the fall of the Scion's mightiest champion. He watched you die. And thus did the Scions embrace their exile, and began searching this world for a means to forestall the coming catastrophe in yours. Their souls are stranded in the first, yes, but they have fought on, desperate to save their home and you from destruction. Nor have their efforts been in vain, for it was they who finally established that the elimination of the Sin-Eaters will indeed serve to prevent the calamity. Considering these circumstances of our meeting, you would be forgiven for doubting my version of events. And so, before all else, I would suggest you track down your comrades and hear the tale from their lips. I shall of course be happy to assist in these reunions, and you need not make any decisions regarding your involvement until you are certain of where you stand. Meanwhile, I promise I will not rest until I have found a way to help your friends return home. What say you? Have I earned your trust for the moment, at least?
Aye, but I'll see you keep that promise.
Excellent. You will not regret this. With that settled, we shall have to see about getting you ready for the road. Traveling across the rift has no doubt left you weary. I will arrange for a room where you might rest in comfort. While it's being prepared, perhaps I can show you around.
The Crystarium boasts a number of residential districts, but I have been informed that a room has just become available at the Pendant. Which, as it turns out, is perfect. Our path there will take us past the markets, and I was hoping to give you my own introduction to their wares. Come along.
The shade of blue looks really nice on her.
I agree. So does Torgal.
Woof. I mean, wolf. I already have this one? I think I do. Yes.
This is the Musica Universalis, the commercial heart of the Crystarium. What you might need to prepare for your journeys can be purchased here. Ah, yes. You must be curious about the currency. Fear not. The gil you carry will serve you well enough. Each nation once minted its own coins, but 'twas all a jumbled mess following the flood. After much debate, the local merchants eventually elected to revert to the old ways, wherein a coin's value was decided by the worth of its metal. As for a unit of measurement, we agreed upon the term gil, a word borrowed from coins uncovered within the Crystal Tower here. And as our traders peddled their wares across the land, so too did our usage of gil become common practice. From what your stola tells me, a standard coin from the source equates to exactly 1 gil here, or near enough not to matter. Our way of life has benefited greatly from the artifacts we recovered from the tower, some of which may be familiar to you.
No.
Tombstone cell phone case.
Exactly what it looks like.
Yeah. That's an actual product that came out at the time that they put advertised in the game.
That's
But I fear it would not be
great.
practical for us to provide everything to which you are accustomed. You shall need a means to access the commodities of your homeworld. Avan Kerm Sin?
Yes, I'm here. Of course I'm here. What amusements do you have for me today?
My dear Feo Ul, paragon of pixie kind. For you, I have the most vital task. This fine lady is a friend from a distant realm. And we have need of a means to ferry things back and forth from her home. Might you be able to assist us in this matter?
You came from beyond, didn't you? From beyond the rift? How wonderfully exciting! What a brave and reckless and marvelous thing you did! You've the heart of a pixie, you do. After careful consideration, I have decided to grant you my assistance. Make a pact with me and the fun can begin. But answer me this, traveler. Did your garments come with you when you crossed over? Your teeth? Your nails? Just as I thought! Then you've a good stout connection with your home through which all your belongings, great and small, may easily pass. From this moment forth I will be your Isne Fis, and you my Snae Yak. Like the branch which sprouts from the sapling, our bond will flow unbroken from one to the other. Raise your hand. Tis done. We are bound now, dearest sapling. Come then. Make your request. Tell me your desire. I wish to visit this world of yours.
Mayhap her message to your friends in the source to inform them of your safe arrival.
Yeah. Send a message to Tataru. Yep. I'm sure she won't freak out.
Consider it done.
As you heard, that was Feo Ul of the Pixies. Their kind possess an affinity for magic akin to that of arcane beings. They rarely show themselves in populated areas, but Feo is insatiably curious even by Pixie standards, and seems to have taken a liking to the Crystarium. Right, we were going to organize a room for you, weren't we? Come along.
Also, I love how I see the poetics or the tombstones, and I'm just like, God damn it. As a result of your pact with Feoul, you now have access to delivery moogles, market boards, and summoning bells while in the first. Oh, I see. I love that they have like a story reason as to why we can travel and why we're able to access this stuff.
Yeah.
Like, I think that's a really good thing to be added. Spent a lot of time here.
Whatever do you mean?
Like, in this place particularly, I like to hang out here.
Oh, there you are. I was just finalizing the matter of your accommodation. You'll have a private room here at the Pendants for the duration of your stay. You'll have a private room here at the Pendants for the duration of your stay to make sure to make use of as you see fit. There we go. The duration of your stay to make use of as you see fit. When you're ready to retire, the manager will show you to your lodgings. Pray rest and recuperate. We shall reconvene in the Ocula anon. I believe that covers all the practical concerns. Thank you for answering my call, Vixalia. You are denied the comforting blanket of night, but may peaceful dreams attend you nonetheless. 'Tis a pleasure to meet you, miss, and welcome to your new home, and welcome you to meet you, miss, and welcome to your new home at the Pendants. End quote. Your room is ready, if you'd care to retire.
Yes, please.
You? I know you. You're the warrior of light from the source.
And you're the warrior of darkness.
What? Did you just... You can hear me? Oh, gods, how long has it been? That was what I called myself in your world. The Warrior of Darkness. My real name is Ardbert. I used an alias in the source. A daft one, looking back.
There you go.
If you recall my tale, it was my comrades and I who caused the flood. We thought our home doomed. And so we listened to the Asians. Let them guide us to the source and try to hasten their goddamned ardor. I remember when we fell, defeated by you and yours. I remember our audience with Minfilia, how she listened to our pleas and returned our souls to the first. The flood was poised to swallow Norvrandt, Minfilia and my friends. They surrendered what little they had left to hold it back. Just faded away, leaving me to bear witness. Tell me, do you know the year? How much time has passed since we caused the flood? A 100 years. 100 long years. My hands find no purchase. My gestures catch no eye, and my pleas, be they whispered or screamed, reach not a single ear. I am a shade, cursed to do naught but drift. I feel as if I've been walking forever. I hardly noticed when my mind and body began to fray at the edges. Then bang! My senses were sharp again. I felt like a fish being reeled in, and before I knew it, I found myself in this room. Why is it that you can see me? What are you even doing here, come to that? You were summoned to save the first. A waste of time. This world is beyond saving, like those who try to save it. Muddled as my mind may be, I've not forgotten that. But if fate has brought me to you, the one person in this God's-forsaken world who can see and hear me, then perhaps there is a reason I endured. If I can find out why I was left behind, then maybe I can bring this journey of mine to an end. Well, I'll be watching, Warrior of Light. But do me a favor. Be careful out there. This world has had its fill of heroes.
Why do I sleep like I'm laying in a coffin? So, Exalia, how did you sleep? The room's haunted. There's a ghost.
Oh, Baba.
There's a ghost! Ghosties! I guess I should unlink. Let's see. Yes. Yes, yes, thank you.
Ah, how did you find your new quarters? I trust you were able to rest?
Haunted room. Ghost. Nope. No sleep. I had a ghostly visitor, so, didn't sleep at all.
I was not aware the room was haunted, and you were rather tired. Well, should you receive another visitation, be sure to let me know.
The room is haunted.
Now, let us return to the subject of the Scion's whereabouts. This map shows the lands of Norvrandt, the only area to be spared the flood of light. The Crystarium is here, in the region known as Lakeland. And to the north is the fairy kingdom of Il-Meg. That is where you'll find Urianger. To the east lies the once prosperous civilization of Rak-Tika. Your Stola is stationed there, in the heart of the forest. Alas, neither location can be reached without considerable difficulty. As such, I would suggest you first seek out one of the twins, each of whom is stationed but a short flight from the Crystarium. Alphinaud is on Calusia, an island off the western shore. It is home to a city called Yulmore, where the rich and privileged while away their days in idleness. For his part in furthering our cause, Alphinaud journeyed there to meet with the citizenry and forge alliances. From what I hear, he has since kept himself busy gathering information around the main settlement. Alisaie, meanwhile, traveled south to the arid wastes of Armarang. They lie upon the very edge of the inhabitable world, where the flood of light was halted. Those who dwell there live in constant fear of attack by the Sin Eaters. In contrast to her brother, Alisaie felt that her energies would better be spent learning about the enemy, and thus she sells her services as a guard, both to hone her skills and gather information on our foe. So, will it be Calusia or Armarang? It matters not which you choose to visit first. Simply inform me once you have made your decision, and I will see to it that you are provided with a suitable mount. Ah, but you must be wondering about Thancred. He has taken up with a new companion, and is presently engaged as a wandering hunter of Sin Eaters. Being ever on the move, his whereabouts are often difficult to ascertain, but I am certain your paths will cross ere long.
Ooh, I got me some paint. Give me the pants. Oops. Yay.
They're beautiful.
Well.
I'll take it back.
My shoes look stupid now. I forgot that the pants were where the armor was, not the shoes. Okay, whatever. This is what I look like now. Alright. Who should I go to first?
That is entirely up to you.
According to the page I'm on, they go to Alphinaud first, but I think I want to go to Alisaie. Because she was the last one to leave. So yeah, I think I'm going to go to Alisaie. So we're going to go to Armarang. Yeah.
Ready to depart for Armarang. Alisaie will be overjoyed to see you safe. I know she was particularly concerned for your well-being. She, impressed upon me how regrettable the timing of her summoning was, repeatedly.
As she should. It was very shit timing, bro.
I only hope that my part in sending you to her will garner me some measure of forgiveness. Here, it's a letter of introduction addressed to a man named Cassidy, the master of a merchant caravan. There are few who know the ways of the desert as well as he does. Find him at the Armorer launch, and he will see that you reach your destination.
Thank you. I'll accept that other quest later. Do I have that unlocked? I don't think I do. It's literally the one I don't have. Can I get to it from here, or do I have to go up?
I do not recall. I am the worst at navigating this place.
That's fair. I won't say mean things.
What?
My dearest, you are not overly good with directions.
Sure I am. North is down, left is east, and you go up and slightly to the right to go west.
Sure.
See, look, now you're going west.
I still don't think this is where I wanted to go. Oh, yes, it is. Never mind. So, these guys here, they're the equivalent of what in the source? Source? Wherever we're from?
No, this is Amalja.
That's what I thought. Yay.
If you come looking for work, I might have a spot for another guard. Oh, a friend of the Exarch. Hoping to meet someone in Almarang, are you? Then I shall be a guide. I was about to set off for our outpost there, as a matter of fact, so we can leave right away, assuming you have everything you need. All set. Then off to the unforgiving sands we go.
Oh shit, I forgot I'm not gonna be able to fly.
Arang. From this parched earth, the nation of Nabath, Arang once rose. When I journeyed here, long ago, I spoke with a sun-weathered elder. He told me Armarang meant majestic land in the language of his people. And so it might still be, were it not for the light's unrelenting onslaught.
Ooh. No matter how many times I come here, the cold never fails to catch me off guard. The sky may be as bright as in the scorching hours of day, but it gets brisk enough to make you shiver. Now, the Exarch's letter said I was to take you to the inn at Jenny's Head, which is where this Alisaie friend of yours is staying. But that's a fair old distance, so I propose we make a stop in Mort Silk to break up the trek, allowing me to attend to some business and you to enjoy the local hospitality. Sound good? Good. All right, you lot. I'm off, and I better not see the goods covered in sand when I get back. Right. We head southwest, straight as an arrow. Just go up and slightly to the right.
Oh. Up. Go. You got big ass wings. Use them. Rocks. There's a lot of stuff that I think wants to kill me here, like that desert armadillo. Xerin?
Hello, Exalia.
Oh, you look so different. You look nice.
You're not a mirage, are you?
No, I'm real. It's real as that. Oh no. So good to see you. Wow, it's still awful.
Yes, you're Exalia, all right? How have you been?
I've been good. You look so different.
And you haven't changed one bit. It's good to see you.
Oh gosh. Wait, are you real? Like, are you whole? Oh yeah, no, you're not. Your body is still back at the source.
You mean this isn't hell? Well, one of them.
No. Did the Exarch not explain stuff to you?
I may or may not have punched him and then stormed out.
That's fair. I very much wanted to do the same.
Well, it's good to know that neither of us are dead. So, what brings you to not hell?
Not hell. I'm actually, well, first off, the Exarch summoned me here, so that's nice. I'm here though, whole. I can travel to and fro as needed. I'm actually here in Amarang to look for Alisaie.
Oh. Of course. Oh. Right then. Let's find you in Alisaie.
I didn't think I would ever see you again. I stayed by your bedside as long as I could. But there was a war going on that I may or may not have started.
We can talk about this later. And thank you for staying up with my body. Is it decay?
Let us have a moment of peace, Gigatender! Gigantender? Oh, what do you make on
Indeed.
As far as I know, there's no decay yet.
Oh. Well, that's good.
It's almost like you and the other scions are just locked in slumber.
I see. You stayed with them, you stayed with me. That means a lot. Now, let us continue before another Gigatender attacks.
Yeah, that might be a good idea. This doesn't feel safe.
I didn't realize I was sitting on top of Kassard. Oh. Stop here a moment. This is your first visit at Amarang, is it not? Before you cross the river of sand, you need to turn and feast your eyes on that. That's my butt.
My bad, not trying to stare at people's asses, just
Long, flat butts.
long, flat butts. Whee.
They built them big, didn't they? That's Kassar Shal, a fortress meant to protect the northern reaches of Nabatha-Rang. Seeing what was left behind, I believe it when they say that it was once one of Norvrandt's mightiest nations. At least until the flood came along. Great chunks of Nabatha-Rang's lands were lost to the light, its great city included. The few who survived didn't see much point in staying. Most of them, anyway. No, not many chose to come here these days. Not many choose to come here these days, now with everything in ruins. Even that hulking great fortress has become a little more than an armorer roost for me and my caravan. But not everywhere is as deserted as this place. Just wait until you see Mord Silk. Let's press on, shall we?
I feel like there's a better way to do this than just walking, but whatever, it's fine. We can walk. Want to take me to Mord Soak? Mord Soak? Mode Soak?
Mord Silk.
No.
It'll be just like old times.
Your voice is so much deeper.
Is it?
It is.
Well,
How long have you been here?
not long. Half a decade or so.
Oh.
Made some friends, lost them all.
Oh. I'm sorry.
It's quite alright. You're here now.
Still
The fact
very
that you're-
terrible at the hugs.
The fact that you're okay is all that matters. And that you're not an illusion.
No, I'm not. I like your
I
little
never...
crown.
What? Oh, this old thing. I never stopped loving you.
I never stopped
I
loving
imagine-
you. It's bad.
Alright. You attend to business, I'll keep guard at the gate, and not bawl tears of joy.
Sounds good, my love. I would totally laugh if, like, Xerin found out that I was here somehow and then, like, went and got all done up and purposefully was like, hey, it's me.
It's like leaning on a wall and misses or some shit.
Yeah. Oh my god, I move so slow. Where the people was I? I'm pretty sure I run faster than that. Yeah.
That's what it feels like some of the time, doesn't it?
I guess it depends on what mount it is. Because, like, that one in particular, since it flies, it just feels so slow.
Here we are, Mordsoak. By the blessed shadow, I love this town.
I'm sitting at 45 minutes. You think I could do the next one?
No.
Darn. Well, then that's where we will end it. I have been reunited with my dear Xerin. And soon I will find the other Scions and help save this world, I guess, because that's what I do. So, till next time, on Final Fantasy XIV Main Scenario Quest Playthrough. Bye-bye.